A local teen is proving that making a difference can start small and grow overnight. That's exactly what happened to Kayla Castro at Foley High School when she started a positive affirmation wall in the girls' bathroom. Ashlyn Mitchell has a story for us. And Ashlyn, that wall has gained a lot of traction with a lot of students.
Yeah, it sure has, Byron. And we actually had the chance to visit that wall and talk to Castro herself. She's only 15, but she's on a mission.
I think it's only been 3 or 4 days in total, and it's huge. It's amazing.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now, and I hope you can get through this entire video because it is apparently very troubling to some people at the Freedom from Religion Foundation. Now, this organization is known to people who have watched my videos before because this is an organization that spends all of their time incorrectly determining that it is their job to manage the separation of church and state, something that they do not understand very well. The separation of church and state was originally put in place to separate the church and the state for the church's benefit, not necessarily for the state's benefit. But again, don't expect these people to understand what's going on in the world around them. This is what they're trying to stop.
Kayla Castro has a vision for Foley High School.
Instead of seeing all the negativity around, I just wanted to bring something, a light into the school.
And it all started with sticky notes and markers.
I started writing notes and giving people index cards to see what they would say, what their positivity or their quote of the day was. It got passed around for a while until eventually it was so many that was left over. So I put it on a mirror to make a little positive affirmations, and I put a basket as well so people could write on there too.
Castro's spark ignited a flame of positivity and prayer requests, covering the mirror in the girls' bathroom.
I would have thought that maybe it wouldn't have done anything or it might have gone taken down, but it continued to grow each day and it was so much bigger each time. And I would walk into the bathroom and there was girls writing on there, and it made me feel amazing because I knew that this was the beginning of something bigger.
The messages strategically placed on that mirror for a reason.
A lot of girls go to the bathroom to look at themselves. Mental health can be a bad thing in the school just because some people feel pressured or you can get anxiety and stuff from that. This is the second bathroom that I did, and it is still growing in here. As you can see, there's so many sticky notes in here as well.
We left our own note.
Yay!
Castro's biggest message: words are free and full of power.
Affirmations can do so much for you. It can build you up in bigger ways, and then sometimes you might not know it. It might be something small, but when you get told that and you get constantly reminded, it builds in your head and you get to know that, and it becomes something where you can even wake up one day and you're storm and you can say, I can do this, I will do this.
And Castro says her wall idea has spread to the other girls' bathroom at the school, and that there's even talk of doing something similar in the boys' bathroom too.
Now, the Freedom from Religion Foundation is a group of ghouls, and I can tell you that they've contacted this high school and they've told them to take this down, and the school rightly said to them, no, we're not going to do that because the students are doing this. It's not being led by the teachers, because that would just be the worst thing in the world, apparently. And they have other groups like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and all these other things. So it doesn't violate any rules. And again, the Freedom from Religion Foundation likes to consider themselves to be experts on things like this, but they are constantly getting it wrong. And on top of that, they are vile monsters. On top of being wrong about everything, they are also, again, I repeat myself, vile monsters. Look at this tweet. Now, this is put out by the Freedom from Religion Foundation. It says, a miracle, in quotes, a South Carolina deputy survives not survivable wound through the power of prayer. Now, they put this on their page to mock you, to mock God, to mock this person that has survived, and say that it could not possibly be through the power of prayer. And when I say these people are terrible people, I look at this tweet right here, and I remind you, I mean it. They are not good people. So, Foley High School should do what Kay Ivey has done and so many others in Alabama have done in the past. Tell these people to get lost. Do not give them the attention they crave, except guys like me talking about what losers they are. Do not give in to them. Fight them. They deserve to lose. And then they'll take their little attention-seeking cause somewhere else. And they can do that and those other organizations should do the exact same thing. These people need to be beaten back regularly so they can learn that they're the bad guys here. And again, if you look at this tweet right here, I think it's pretty clear who the bad guys are. It's the people mocking a sheriff's deputy who was shot and who they say survived because of the power of prayer. Whether or not you believe that God or prayer had anything to do with this deputy healing, why in the world would you need to say the things that are being said here? Go read their Twitter comments, or don't, because you shouldn't let that kind of vileness into your life. But if you do go and read them, you'll see people just being monsters for the sake of being monsters, and that's pretty unfortunate. You don't need this kind of nonsense in your life. And when you see this kind of stuff, it shouldn't be listened to, it shouldn't be considered. It should be dismissed outright and mocked.